Welcome to Mom and Girl Cars. For my past video some time ago, I took our oil out of this generator that been in there for about 21 months with roughly 4 hours daily use. And literally after the 21 months, it came up as a bad using the Lubricheck test device in this device. And then this other generator that I converted to a gas and petrol, I hadn't used the oil much, and the test on this oil was a 7, as indicated there. I did some other little tests with other units, got between 5 and 7 for most of them. What I'm going to do today is I've just ordered 5 more units of the Lubricheck, which I resell, and what I tend to do is do a test to make sure they are all working well before I resell. So today I am going to look at testing using these 10 to confirm. What we'll do, first of all, I'll test to see if the oil is bad, if they all come up with a bad. And then I have 2 fully synthetic oils. One is a very old oil. I did the video on this exact same oil, same keg, same oil, about 4, 5, or 6 years ago. I'll have to check my videos. It's a 5W40. In fact, since then the company has changed name. Company that makes this. And then I have a brand new keg of Mobile 1 5W30. Straight from the States, and hopefully we should get similar results on all these units. So I will start by putting down my original unit. You might recognize this unit, my MGC1. I've had it for 4, 5, 6 years. It's in my old faithful. It's probably been in most of my videos in the last 4, 5, 6 years now. I will put it down as one of the ones we will be testing, and I shall get these ready. I'll just get them ready and put them out. I'll just lay them like that. So I think I'll do that like that. We don't need the cases at this moment. The way it works, you just slide the units out. Where I put them back in, I tend to put them back in like that and slide it down. So I'm going to put this one in there, put this one down there, and I shall keep the cases to the side there. Let's get all these guys out. Cases out of the way. Slide these ones out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get them all ready. Switch them all on. We can be quick with this. I've cleaned them all, so they should come on with a 1 and 10 flashing already. Let's just confirm that. I'll have a quick look. 1 and a 10 there. 1 and a 10 in all of these. Yes. All working. 1 and a 10. I can't see this one. So 1 and 10, yep. Have a look at all of these ones. 1 and 10. Let me see if I create some shade, if we get better look. Yep. And some shade, I can see them. Great. There we go. 10, 1 and 10. Alright. So we've got the 1 and 10s. What I'm going to do now is begin the oil process. We shall start off with the bad. Just need only 1 spoon. Get a little bit of the bad in here. Oops, let me put this underneath, just in case there is any spilling. So there we go. Got our bad oil in there, and I shall apply it to each one of these guys. Need a bit more. And apply. I need a bit more. And apply. There we go. I don't need any more after this. Yes, it should be enough. There we go. So now we do the next thing, which is to press the test buttons. Press them all. Press them all. Press them all. Press the test button in all of them. Let's look at results. This is my old faithful there. This is the first new one. All of them showing 10, 10. Oops. Oh, this one is showing a 7, 8, 9. We shall have a look at that. Showing a 10, 10, 10, 10. One thing you will notice is that they're all showing a fast flash of 10, which means the oil is really bad, has some higher level of contamination. Not sure what's happened to this one. This one's basically saying the sensor is dirty. I shall clean it and see if we can get it working again properly. Let's turn it off. I will turn all of these off so I don't waste the batteries. And shall go through the cleaning process. Now, yeah, I think this video will also double as showing how we keep things clean. Now, this oil we will not be using again, so I shall put it out of the way. It's the bad oil. And now we shall start our cleaning process. So what we tend to do is just dip in there to soak out a bit of the oil. I'm not sure if you can see, but this is what it kind of looks like. Dip out from each one of them. Make sure they're all off. Again, taking a bit out of there. That's what it looks like. Use a little bit more. I'm gonna keep this spoon. If you can see, I'm just using ordinary tissue paper for this. Let's clean these. There we go. Just using tissue paper here, soaking it up as best I can. Move it around, soak up a bit more. I'm trying to make sure as we soak we don't get any oil in between these switches. We're just soaking it as best as we can and as gently as we can. Soaking it up. There we go. Get another tissue. Soak it up. So take as much as we can out of there, 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 as much as we can out of there. 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 You can see it's still quite dirty, so done most of the oil. Now I want to try and get it as really clean as possible now. So here I go, my fingernail in that kind of very gently, go round and round. You can see the ring there. Do it second time round and round. See, it's much less. Do the same thing with the next one. Go round and round. And these units, they've gone up in price there, but they're still so worth it. They're now over $100. But to be honest, every oil change I don't have to do, I save roughly $100 here. So that's using fully synthetic oil with all labor costs and oil filter and all of that. So for every one or two you don't have to do, and usually in 2 years you only tend to only do one service, or do roughly 15 to 20,000 kilometers. So, like I said, within your first or second service, you don't need to do just on one vehicle. You've already made the money back on this unit. So imagine if you had 2 or more cars, you'd be making your money back even quicker. But it's a great device. Using it for many years. And it saved me, I would say it saved me thousands of dollars on service costs over the years. That's with this my old faithful here. So now we've done this, and what we tend to do now is use a solution. This ordinary lighter fluid, it's what we use to get the best snapper. So we use to get the best results. Put a few drops, let it soak in each one of the sensors. So I'll just show you what happens when you put in the, you'll notice right here, you notice some of the oil coming out. Here you can see a bit more prominent there. I'm not sure if you can see it now, but you can see the ring of oil coming out, the dirty oil coming out over there. Just there. Some of them are a bit cleaner, and this one's is more pronounced here. There's another one right here, more pronounced. Over here. You can see the ring of oil. So this one, not so much. So what we're going to do basically is just go around and clean them up. Again with tissue. Clean them up. You can see, looking quite clean. This one I'm sure you will see a bit dirty because it's pulled up some of the hidden dirt around the O-ring. To get real accurate results, you need to make sure you get most of the oil out of there, especially on the sensor. There's a little O-ring around here that you don't want any oil hanging around there, which is why we put in the solution. Right now, we're just cleaning them up. There we go. Clean them all up now. Getting all the oil out. And all of it nicely cleaned up. We're getting ready for our next test. So cleaned it all around. All pretty clean. Let's have a look at that one. Let's do it again. Pick up. Yeah, there's still a bit of dirt, as you can see. So clean it up as best as I can. You see, still a bit of dirt. So, some of them you've really got to take your time to go in there and get the dirt out. And if I remember correctly, this was the one that gave us the error 789. It could be, it still had dirt in there. And so the sensor 789 basically means don't do a test yet, because it still thinks that's why it's telling us the sensor is still dirty. It's taking us quite a while to get it out of that one. Let's go to another one. Clean out as much dirt in there as well. I've still got a bit in there. What I'm going to do is I'll do one more round of the naphtha solution on each one. Set them all out just to make sure we don't have any residue. There we go. This should clean it all out. Let's get our tissue, do another round. Cleaning. There we go. Now we're getting it cleaned up. Again, now we're getting them cleaned up. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. These are all nice and clean now. Ready for our next test. Yep, looking good. Let's get them all done up. All cleaned up. There we go. All cleaned up. We're more or less ready for our next test. Just make sure this one is, yep, looking good. Okay, now what I'm going to do is use this is the old synthetic, it's fully synthetic, and this is a brand new container of engine oil. I'm going to open it up. Breaking the seal. It's a brand new keg of oil. We'll put it here and have it ready. I'm going to use this oil for this set of units in this row here, and then this oil for this row unit. So we'll put on our devices, put them all on. I need to make sure the red and the green and red are flashing. That does know that it's ready to be used. Just make sure they're all flashing. Yes, 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 yes. Then they are ready. And now they are ready to put the oil in there. So let's start with the first one, which is this one. This one we're just going to take a little bit out and apply, 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 apply. I'll keep that spoon there. Close this unit. Get another spoon for this one. Use that spoon. For this one, we will put some in here and apply. Apply, apply, apply. Okay, a tiny bit more for the last one, and we will apply. Now, drop some oil on here, so let's clean that up. Well, let's have a look. Have a look at our results. Press test, 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 and test. Now let's have a look at our results. My old trusted is, yeah, you can see it's a 1. Look carefully, see the one flashing. The other ones have, this one is a 2, this one is a 1, 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 it's a 1, this one is a 1, this one's a 1, this one's a 1. 2, could be there, could have been a little bit of dirt in there still, nothing, but this is one of the reasons why you need to make sure you clean your device really well. So come up with a 2, but as you can see all the rest are 1s for this mobile one, and this old fully synthetic but still brand new, never been used. All of them are 1s as well. So here we have, again, our results are uniform. We've tested bad oil, and we've tested brand new oil, fully synthetic. Usually always 1s. Semi-synthetics are also, you find some come up with a 1. So now need to get out the oil, clean it up as quickly and as fast as we can. Other thing I forgot to mention is that this is all oil we're using on petrol engines, so I set the units, the devices to gas or petrol, depending on what country you're in. Have the different names for what they call gas, what they call petrol. There we go. I'm going to get out as much of this oil as possible. Let's do this as well. Oil out. Oil out. Get the oil out. I'm going to make sure I never get any oil onto the switches. Just gentle as possible. Get the oil out. Get a bit more tissue for this. There we go. Just want to get that fast as possible. Yep, here we go. If you have any comments, please leave comments. If you like to subscribe, we'll be sending you more videos of trucks, cars, generators that we test regularly. As we try and save people loads of money. But on average, if you haven't been using the right oil, we've been saving people roughly 80 to 90% annual costs on oil as a result of this. So it's as the literature says, these devices really work. So after this, we're going to test the oil, the number 7 that was in the old generator there, the gas and petrol generator. Here again, I'm still going to give each one of these one round of naphtha, the cleaning solution that we use. So let's do that quickly. There we go, 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 there we go. Tiny bit. Now we will go around cleaning up the units. Thing about new oil, it always looks clean when you clean them up. Do it a few times, because if you have new oil still in there, even when you put in bad oil, it might skew your readings, because you might still identify some of the good oil in the test and make your readings better than they are. So you've got to make sure you use this cleaning solvent or solution. Naphtha is just basically lighter fluid. You can get it in your region. There we go. I think we're ready for the next test, which will be put on all the units, make sure that they're all showing the 1 and 10, 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 yep, 1 and 10, 1 and 10, 1 and 10, 1 and 10, 1 and 10. Great. Now we're ready to put in our number 7 oil, number 7, and see if we get similar results. Again, we'll use a different spoon for this. I'll put these oils out of the way now, since we don't really need them. Let's get going. Put in my number 7. there, apply there, apply there, apply there, get a bit more. Never pour oil over the machine, the units, test units, just in case. Oil there, oil there. Okay, I should have enough for this. Yeah, looks like well, fantastic. So a little bit more for the last 2 or 3. There we go. All there. All there. I think I have enough for the last one. Oh, I put too much in there. It's okay. There we go. And I shall put this oil down there. Make sure this is closed. Let's have a look at the test results. So, press my test button. Test, 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 test. Did I press that test? No, I didn't. And that can also happen. You can actually press it more than once and have your readings change. So there we go. So now let's look at our results. So the old guy I used to test on go has come up with a number 6, as you can see. So which is why you'll notice I wrote there's a 5 to 7 range there. When I did the test with this same unit back in some months ago, it came up with the number 7, which is why I labeled this. When I collected this oil from the sump, I labeled this as 7. But with other units, you get results between 5 and 7. But what it has done is let you know that the oil is still good. So let's have a look at the others. This one still says it's good, but it's a number 8. So plus or minus 1, this is a number 7. This is a number 4. This is a number 4 as well. This is a number 6. This one's a number 7. This one's a number, it's a 9. So this is a number 8. So you can see it still says the oil can still be used. Now this one, what's happened to this one? Don't tell me the battery is dead. It's gone off. And this is a number 7. So let's see if this will come on. Oh, the battery is dead. Oh no, it's come on, but as you can see, because I still have oil in there, it's showing a 7, 8, 9. So I have to clean it up and retest, showing a 7, 8, 9. But I guess the battery's about to go on that. But it's let us know we can't use it to test. But as you can see, the numbers and the results very, very close. They are accurate enough for us to use this device, and I have been using it for more than 6 years. Well, I hope this has answered a lot of questions I've had about the device, in terms of accuracy, in terms of knowing when oil is good, when it's bad, how to clean it. And like I said, my old faithful for more than between 4 to 6 years, still very accurate. The other units plus or minus, again, could slightly skewed because of cleaning, but they're close enough. It still lets you know that this oil can still be used. All of them let you know that this oil can still be used. But usually once we get to 7, within that 7 range, we tend to recommend that people change their oil. And some people have decided to use change oil at 8, 9, but we recommend 7, worst case scenario 8. Start looking to change oil. But you'll find if you use the right oil in your engines, in your cars, you'll find it usually occurs about between 14 to 20,000 when you start getting the 8s and 9s, 7, 8s and 9s. So I hope this video has been informative, and if you like it, please click on like and subscribe if you want to find out when we have other videos that we upload. So for Miguel, it's thank you and goodbye.